Important tech tests. Hello, hello, hello. Interesting. Hello. Okay, microphone is picking up. Hello, can you hear me? Okay, we're going to assume that we are more or less live and that awesome. Is that enough table? Is that enough table? Sorry about that. Okay, a little bit less me, a little bit more table. Cool. So, hello, welcome. Happy Halloween. I hope everyone's having a good time. Hello.
Hello.
Come on in.
I will. I'm going to take off clothing that more obviously shills another YouTube channel.
Cool. Yeah, so I have a whole lot of little bits and bobs. So many. Are you okay? Sorry, there's a cable in the way.
That's all completely fine. Where would you like me?
Wherever you want. If you want to take a seat, you want to come around here?
I'll let you introduce and start before we...
Oh, well, yeah, this is just, I thought it would be fun for Halloween to just do some socializing. And also, I keep meaning, I've been saving up little bottles for a million years because I was like, I will turn them into props that look like potions. I have not done this thing. So we're going to do it tonight. We're going to test out. It'll probably end up being a video a little bit later on, but I'm just going to test out a whole bunch of the things that I wanted to try. I have a glamorous assistant with me tonight who will lurk in the background there.
I'll be in a second.
Yeah. So what have we got? We have a million different containers of different sizes and shapes, and some of them need some attention. Yeah, some of these test tubey things that I've had for years.
Yeah, actual years.
We're going to see what we can do with those. And then I went a little bit overboard on craft supplies. So we've got things to put in the potion bottles. We've got little dried flowers. We've got some gold leafy bits and bobs. I've got some random crystal-y type things. I've got a selection box. That one's not very exciting. Of different colored mica powders. Yeah, I know, me overboard on craft supplies. What is this? These came with some resin craft kits that I got at some point. They are resin shaker oils. So it's got, if you shake them up a lot, they go all cloudy, but then they should separate out into, you can see with this one, it's two liquids that have separated out. So those might be fun. I also went a little bit overboard on wax seals because I really like wax seals, and they had a lot of like magical themed ones. So that's fun. Then we have a lot of different colored waxes, and the little, I now have one of the little tea light burner thingies to melt wax with. I also have multicolored hot glue. And then a lot of like boring procedural stuff. So alcohol, because you shouldn't put water in them apparently, because it'll go gross. Silicone sealant, because I do not trust many of these to be watertight. I've obviously got some twine, and there'll be a million different bits of like ribbon and stuff. And then some like various tools and pens and things. So yeah, if at any point you're like, I would really like to see some of the craft things make an appearance, do let me know. Do shout out in the comments section. Also, if you've got multiple tabs open on the community tab at the moment, I've got a poll going for what the next big project on the channel is going to be. Currently, you are all very predictably voting for a Selkie dress. So if you disagree with that, maybe get in on that poll. Cool. I want to do one of the test tubes first, I think. That's one of the... That one looks pretty clean.
Well, do you want me to cling on to it, won't you? I can do that.
I'm going to be my second pair of hands.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I can cling on to things. I'm good at that.
What do you reckon, pink or blue?
It's an existential question. Go on then, pink.
Pink, right. This is Mike.
Blue.
Mike is my glamorous assistant for the evening. My glamorous assistant for life.
Well, yeah, I was hoping for rather more than just the evening.
Yeah,
that's what we're settling for. We
got the law involved. It's for life. It's the bad kind of ASMR. So yeah, I mean, has everyone had a good Halloween? Has everyone had many trick-or-treaters? We ran out of candy.
I know, I actually had to go and get more.
You had to go and get more candy. Even when it was raining, we had to get more.
They
That's
were
gonna be too big, isn't it?
Gannetus? Is that a word? Gannet-like, vulture-like.
Small children. Who knew?
I know. Vultures, but for sugar.
Is that going to fit?
It is if you poke it.
Yeah, I think that's going to.
Have you got a pokey stick? It's not a pokey stick.
It's not a pokey stick at all, is it?
Do you want me to go and find a pokey stick?
Yeah,
I
so I should have like a knitting needle or something. Or
how about the non-business end of a paintbrush?
Yeah, that'll do. There we go. I think that needs a little bit more something. Don't know what that little bit more is going to be.
Dead Badger Designs would like to see the shaker oils in use. Hello, Dead Badger Designs.
That's Jenny.
Ah, hello, Jenny. How you doing?
It's great when you recognise people you know. Yeah, we can. I'll have to figure out what is like the right size for those shaker oils.
Are you all right if... Okay, so I realised that having a glamorous assistant on is usually like as a foil, so I would ask questions. And
yes.
But I am actually just going to ask stupid questions. What the hell is a mica powder?
So it's a very fine metallic powder. They go into makeup.
Okay.
And they also go into like crafts and things. And actually, I'm going to start chopping.
Is it mica as in bits of stone?
Yes.
Oh, right.
Yes, it is. It is stone based. And a bit later on, probably.
Stone. So it's good for like decorating dwarves.
I imagine it's great for
dwarven makeup. It is.
Yeah. It's dwarf powder.
Dwarf powder. Excellent.
Hey, pick one you like.
Okay, all right. I've been given. You heard that. You and also the rest of us, between us and God.
Yeah, you get to pick the next one.
Mermaid. That's a good start. Ooh, no, moss green is better than mermaid. We're going to A/B test these. Lilac. Well, that one's just called blue, disappointingly, and they're not lying.
I do like introducing you to craft supplies because
it just
adds an element of randomness.
This one's brilliant blue, as you can
I think that's
They're not lying.
that
They're
is
not lying.
brilliant.
It's blue and it's brilliant.
It is brilliant.
It's not as good as moss green, which is named after an actual vegetable. Oh, so is orange.
Does that look all right? I think that it's a little bit empty at the bottom, but we can.
Ah, yes.
As opposed to powdered dwarfs, which are non-vegan and therefore less likely to be sold in Lush. Not wrong. Not wrong.
But does anybody go into Lush these days? You just get harassed.
I've honestly stopped going because they want
to
to
get harassed.
They want to talk to me about bath stuff, and I'm not here for that.
I don't have opinions about bath stuff at the best of times.
Could you?
Well, that one's coffee. That wins so far. Yes.
Could you get me my glue gun?
Yes.
That is on the pegboard. Yeah, it's lurking under the leather punch. This is. I need another pegboard.
Yes, you do.
You
can never have too many.
No. Could you also fetch me the spare extension cable that's just under the desk there?
Sure can.
Because I don't think this is going to stretch from where I plug the
yes. Extending an extension cable. This is absolutely an approved thing to do.
No, it's going into the wall.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah, it's
I thought you were going to plug it into that one down there.
No, it's just that I don't think this is going to reach down to, because there's a plug socket down here.
There you go. We love Lush. I know. Some people do. If you want to smell nice, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. But you've got to ask yourself, is the smell worth the hassle?
Some people like talking to the people in Lush.
I know. And at sometimes, but you've got to play the game. It's like, you've got to play the game, which is go into Lush and buy nothing. You need to do it many people at a time. What is there are spoons. Tiny spoons. Tiny see-through spoons. Yes.
I cannot believe your favorite thing about this is the tiny spoons.
These spoons are for mice. Coffee's still winning.
Sorry.
It's all right. Iridescent gold. Okay.
All right, folks, you're gonna have to help me pick a color because I've got all the colors in the world. So it's going on this.
Okay.
Put your tiny spoons down. It's going on this. So it's like a pinky test tube vial thing. And these are all the colors of hot glue that we've got.
No, you don't have to say witty things.
Purple or white, pink and orange. Ooh. That's quite a...
It's very strong.
It's a very strong orange.
I'm up for anything that's got orange in it. In fact, we'll find an orange mica powder. Let's do that.
If you're going to go orange, I'm going to go...
It's actually called orange. There we go. That wins.
It is international orange.
International orange. No, it's not international orange. That's a different thing. If you ever worked with high vis, you know what I'm talking about.
It's come up because there's been some controversy about Pantones.
Yes, well, somebody does own International Orange. So is now the time you were going to explain something about Pantone to me?
Yeah.
Now may not be the time.
It might be.
It could be the time. We're not allowed to make jokes about things being turned on.
Well, because they're not currently.
Stop it, comment section. Stop it. Hey, it's turned on.
Cool.
We've armed
electricity being what it is.
We've armed the gun. Right, what are we doing?
Right, I'm going to be sealing that with hot glue, which I think. Okay. Yeah, Stuart Semple is wrong about Pantone, and that is all that matters. Stuart Semple doesn't understand what Pantone is.
Does he not?
No. He thinks it's something to do with copywriting colors instead of what Pantone actually is, which is a international standard for manufacturing.
Right. I don't know who Stuart Semple is.
He's the guy who made the Blackest Black that Anish Kapoor is not allowed to buy.
Oh, that guy. I thought he was all right. That guy.
He normally is all right. That's why we're all really disappointed.
It turns
in
out he's a
him.
git wizard.
No, he's just wrong about Pantones.
Oh, all right, fine.
Which, you know,
all right, you're allowed to be wrong on the internet. I've been wrong on the internet for much of my life.
Do you think it needs a tag?
Does it need a tag? Yes.
Cool.
You're going to ask me for things.
No, I'm just trying to decide whether I want to make it out of this, like.
That's what I was imagining.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to make it out of the
Amazon packing paper.
Amazon packing paper.
Iron flat.
Wow. Is that what that is?
Yeah, this is Amazon.
Is months of deliveries.
We order a lot from Amazon.
I know we do. Yeah. Well, I do.
I order too much from Amazon.
This is fine.
We just.
We're not going to get into it.
Yeah, Jeff Bezos owns my soul. It's fine.
No, he doesn't. You just rent it by the hour. It's fine. You're allowed to make deals with infernals and devils and things as long as you rent things. What? Don't look at me like that.
No, I'm not saying
Don't look at me like that.
I'm not saying anything. It's fine. Your choices are your choices.
Uncle Mike says it's fine. You're allowed to make deals with devils. Just don't sell things, rent stuff.
You're a bad influence. But we knew that.
Yeah.
Okay, comment section. Gonna need a name for this potion, which currently has got like flowery stuff in it. It's gonna have.
And if you don't come up with a name, we're gonna call it Jeremy.
If you don't come up with a name, Mike will call it Jeremy. But I know a lot of these people, and they're gonna go for that.
Well, whose fault is that?
Please come up with something better than Jeremy.
Yeah, no. Good.
Do you see what you've done?
So we're tagging, right. So explain to me and the assembled. Right.
Okay, so
this is not what I imagined when you said, come on stream and make potions. We're now hot gluing cork to test tubes. How is this potions?
Because they're going to look like potions from the outside, and we're going to label them like they're potions.
Right.
This one, admittedly,
but there's no
liquid in this one.
In my mind, potions were liquid.
Yeah, that's fair. We'll do a liquid one containing one next.
Excellent.
Right. First things first. That's now.
I'm going to make you read those comments.
Jeremy for Jeremy. Mike's a bad influence. Jeremy. Bottle Spring. Extreme to Jeremy. Jeremy for. Flower babe.
I like
fairy.
Flower Fairy burp. I like that. What?
I'm regretting inviting you on stream.
I can go away if you want.
No, don't.
Okay. You just have to send me out. You know how you send the apprentice to go and fetch left-handed screwdrivers and stripy paint and so on?
And nail holes, yeah.
Nail holes. You might go and fetch this craft supply thing.
You'd be gone for hours.
Yeah, I would.
I could just make stuff up. We could call a potion Why Are You Like This?
Go and get me the holes from the hole punch. Fine. I'll be years and years looking for those.
This is a power I didn't know I had. Just send you looking for things. And you.
Well, as long as I'm not like an expert in them, and look, you take me well out of my comfort zone here. How are you going to get a hole in the? I'm going to be Blue Petery for a second. How are you going to get a hole in the?
I'm just trying to think that because my leather hole punch won't do it.
It won't it?
Well, it will, but.
I have a hole punch upstairs.
Do you?
Yes. Would you like half of the hole punch?
I would like half of the hole.
I'll go and get half of the hole punch. Well, I'll get the whole hole punch and you can use half of it.
I'm not convinced the white is not actually clear, which is mildly annoying.
I bring gifts.
Excellent.
Yeah. I bring the hole punch.
Excellent.
And also the crowning achievement of stationery, the magical label maker, which we're going to use at least once.
When did you get a label maker?
Okay, do you want the honest answer or the answer for stream?
The question is when, not how.
Okay, when? A few months ago.
Okay, I didn't know you got a label maker. This
Yeah,
is very exciting.
Well, yeah, it's for, everybody say it together, labeling my mini discs. Because that's a normal everyday thing to do.
Yeah, yeah.
Who doesn't have a label maker? Indeed, are you really alive if you don't have a label maker? It's in the trifecta of stationery: hole punch, label maker, laminator.
We don't have a laminator.
I know.
We should get a laminator.
We should get a laminator. I've worked in offices that have had laminators and used them many times, but I've never actually owned one myself.
I mean, I'm a LARPer. We can't not own a laminator.
Fine. Liesel R wants to know. Well, actually, I know who that is. Wants to know if label makers are standard stationery, and I would say no. There's sort of like extra stationery for extra times, but sometimes you just need to label a thing. Yeah, fun if not essential. There we go. Does one of those dino? Yes, absolutely. Are they the ones, Leah? Are they the ones that like hammer?
Yes. They are.
They've letters by violence.
If you could hold that just while the glue dries. Close enough. I'm going to use the fancy silver pen because it's the only one I've got access to right now. So what did we decide on this? I'm going with bottled spring. This is potentially ending up on a LARP set at some point.
This is not my decision to take. Your handwriting's really nice.
It is when I'm trying to do calligraphy stuff.
That's fine.
It is not the rest of the time.
It's okay. Now what?
Now what? Indeed, I'm just thinking about whether I want to put a wax seal, like maybe on the.
Yes.
Oh no, I think I should tie it on and then wax seal over the top.
Okay.
I think that would look good.
Okay. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Do we need to do anything in advance?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, good. Fine.
Yes, fine.
How could this possibly go wrong?
What do you reckon?
You
can mix them.
Ooh. Do we want to as a first port of call?
I've never tried it mixed before, so we could do like 2 white ones and a pink one.
Let's do 2 white ones and a pink one. Pink's there.
I'm going to go.
Oh, I was. Okay.
Unless you want.
No, I don't mind. You do what you like. We've got to smelt. This isn't smelting.
Oh no. Maybe you shouldn't have put it down.
Well,
you continue.
Sorry, I will
continue
to do.
You can hold it up to the camera so everyone can see the drippy,
the lovely
wax.
work that you've done here. Hang on, focus, you bastard.
Language.
Oh yeah, sorry.
I mean, it's
there we go.
Like 9 o'clock, so I doubt there's children. But it's not 9 o'clock everywhere.
I was about to say, does YouTube have a watershed?
No, because
it does.
International.
But observe the many things of this test tube. There's flowers inside, encased forever, and wax at the top, and dangly bits that we're going to attach a label to in a second.
Yeah. Now of these, I think.
Oh, do we get a choice?
We do, but I think we should do the one that has mushrooms on it.
Okay.
Because I think that's.
I trust your judgment, honey. Of course.
That's the most thematic.
Fine.
But we've got loads. They're mostly magic circles because I got carried away with magic circles.
There's a sentence you want to hear from your spouse. What? What? You got carried away with magic circles, so now most of the wax seals we have are magic circles.
Yeah, there's like 5 different ones.
Right. So that's what you mean by a magic circle? Is it sort of hexagon nonsense?
Yes, it's. I mean, it's very anime, but I mean, we can get into the woolly wilds of magic circles if you want, but I think that's a.
That's not a magic circle?
No, that's the moon and the sun.
This is the moon and the sun. YouTube.
They probably can't see it.
I'm sure they can't, but I at least want some acknowledgement that I'm not going mental. Yeah, all right. We might have a crack at that later.
Yeah.
Thank you, James.
Oh no, because I've also got like a silicon mat to stamp onto, so if we want to do them separately, we probably can.
Brilliant.
But we're not going to do that this time.
Okay.
So
Am I allowed to put this down now?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
This is all liquidy. I'm going to commentate, if that's all right with you.
Yeah. So blob, 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 blob,
Blob, blob, blob. We'll do it the other way around next time, don't worry. And then if you've seen, I think it's Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, where they squish out the wax. That's my only reference to this garbage.
I think most of the people on this stream probably know what a wax seal looks like.
I'm sure they do, but I need some cultural touchstone, and my cultural touchstone is that one film where Alan Rickman threatens to carve out somebody's heart with a spoon.
Yeah, I mean, let's all have a moment for Alan Rickman and the spoon.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we should. Can you imagine carving somebody's heart out with the tiny spoon?
It would be very painful.
It would either take a long time, or you've got like a vendetta against a mouse. And even then, I think people would have questions. Why are you attacking the mouse with the tiny spoon?
Where's Thursday when you need him?
We're not attacking Thursday with the tiny spoon. It would take a long time.
No, I mean Thursday, mouse-related content.
Oh, I see. Fine. Yeah, no, we're not getting there. The cat is asleep downstairs because he's fundamentally a sponger.
I mean, I do feel though.
This looks good.
It does look good, doesn't it? I'm going to try that thing. Maybe I should let it set a little bit first. This is, I don't know if you can see that. It's not the right way up. Okay, we'll do it better next time. The mushroom picture is that way up.
I agree with Ollie. It'll take too long.
Yeah.
You're going to take somebody's heart out. You need to do better than the tiny Perspex spoons that they send you with mica.
I love how you're sat there talking about spoons while I'm like, I will just do.
You're doing the actual craft content of this channel. I'm just
comic relief.
Is that who I am?
Yeah.
Fine. Okay. I can live with that. What did you just do? You just did a really cool thing.
So yeah, so I've coloured on top of the raised part of the wax seal with, can you see it? And so you can see the picture a little bit better.
Sometimes you do stuff and it's just outrageous in terms of you do a thing that not only did I not understand that you could do, but also I wouldn't, if you said you need to do the thing, I wouldn't know how to do it. And you just sort of do it within about 30 seconds. And it makes extraordinarily pretty and nice things.
There you go.
I'm sorry if you're expecting a joke there, stream, but there isn't one.
Well, that's number one, which is okay. It's okay. We're learning. I think.
Okay, so we've got bottled spring.
We've got bottled spring. I think we should do orange. We should get in with the mica powders because I think you'll get excited by the mica powders.
Scary. Given that I just got excited by drawing on a wax seal, I dread to think where this is going.
Do you want to pick which? It's going to have to be a see-through one for it to show up properly. And then look, we could try, but I haven't figured out how to get the writing off these, which I brought some sandpaper. That might take a while.
Yeah. I like this one. This one's cool.
Big, yeah. That one.
I like this one.
That one.
This one's lovely.
Cool. So this is where the funnel that you very kindly got me will come in handy.
That's okay.
Right. Let's be at least vaguely sensible about this and move all the heat sources away from where I'm about to do stuff with alcohol. You used to teach children.
I know. And all of them lived.
That's just a mixing thing.
Why is it squishy?
Because it's made of silicon.
Okay,
it's actually,
all right. Can we have a less reductive answer to why is it squishy? Is there a reason that you have chosen a squishy?
I didn't choose it. They're what I've got for doing resin. So resin doesn't stick to silicon. So when resin cures, you can just peel it off. But
this is some like.
It was the only thing I had with a spout.
This is like. I don't know how you would know that.
What?
Resin doesn't stick to silicon. You know, like how these facts, how do they retain in your brain?
I don't know. It's just resin doesn't stick to silicon.
Do you want a tiny spoon?
I would love a tiny spoon.
Time for the tiny spoon.
I have a sneaky feeling we're also supposed to be wearing like respirators, but
oh yeah, geez, yeah. Crikey, if we were a workplace, we'd be being shut down like yesterday. Number of OSHA violations in this room. It's the reason we're not spinning the camera around. What do you need from me now?
I'm gonna give it a bit of a stir, and we're going to decide whether that is enough orange. Do you think that's enough orange? I think that's enough orange.
I don't know. I think a little. No, actually, I'm with you there. Now that it's stirred. Silicone only sticks to silicone. That's worrying.
That funnel's actually.
I don't know why that's worrying. Well, hang on. Let's pick a better bottle. Let's not freestyle this. Let's pick a better bottle.
Cool.
This bottle is
easy,
steady, worryingly sticky.
Yeah, it is. We might want to.
Well, hang on. Is there a non-sticky? There are a number of wide.
There we go. That one's not sticky.
Okay, I'm going to retire this. Goodbye, bottle.
No,
This was
it's okay. I've got
Hamilton the bottle. His time will come later.
The bottle's called Hamilton.
That bottle. That one over there.
That
the
one over
sticky
there.
One.
Okay, we'll get to that one next then.
The sticky one is called Hamilton. That looks so cool.
It does, doesn't it?
It's all swirly. I haven't got better words than that. I don't work for Farrow and Ball.
Do you want to put a little bit more alcohol? Because we can fit a little bit more into this bottle.
To remember which one's the wine and which one's the white spirits.
Yeah, do not get those mixed up.
No. You only do that once, ever. It's all yours. Good enough?
Tiniest splash.
Tiniest splash. Closing orders at the distillery. There we go. There we go. I think that's about right. Okay. And over there.
Weird surface tension things. Right. Now that should be, yeah. So if you can see.
Forbidden juice.
Yeah. So something to do with the viscosity of the alcohol means that you get those clouds when you shake it up with the mica powder in it. Yeah, I do sometimes, not always, but sometimes bother to get the correct stuff for what I'm doing. And I say this as someone who, not that long ago, was...
I'm not going to let it out there, whatever it is.
Was hot gluing foam things to myself in the bedroom, because the bedroom was the only places that had mirrors and a plug socket. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, hot gluing stuff to yourself is
You were presumably home alone at this point, because I didn't catch you in the act.
No, you did.
Did I?
Yeah, you walked in and said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "Craft stuff." And you're like, "Okay, fine," and you just went back to work.
Okay, well, I was obviously in some kind of fugue.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Cool.
Okay, so what do we... This is...
Swooshy and orange.
Swooshy and orange.
We
need a name for swooshy and orange.
Yeah, we need a name for swooshy and orange, and we also need to give it some decorations.
Ooh.
I think...
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if I've got an...
We're going to make a label for it. Darude, yes. Well, we're going to make a label that says Darude, even if nothing else.
I like James's suggestion of like wax stamp on top, but I think I want to put some...
Is Brock, right. Jeremy too. Yes.
Okay, well, you do that. I'm trying to...
This label maker, the last time I used this label maker, I made a label that said existential crisis. And presumably somewhere in this house, I've labeled something as an existential crisis.
Sorry.
But I don't know why I did that, and I have no memory of doing this.
I've never found it.
Right, so somewhere in this house...
Something is labelled existential crisis,
yes.
And we don't know what.
We don't know what or why.
Is that too much orange?
No.
Okay. Somehow I knew that was going to be your response.
Never have too much orange. Orange is the best. Right. Okay. One copy. Yes. Right.
I'm glad your label maker makes you happy.
It does. It makes me very happy. Well, we have the world's tiniest label that says Darude, because it's still at mini disc labeling size. We'll keep that to the side because we might not yet get overridden on the name Darude for this potion.
What I'm doing is I've just got a little scrap of orange fabric, and I'm fraying the edges because I think frayed edges look nice and, I don't know, wizardy.
That looks brilliant.
It's just frayed fabric.
Yeah, but you remember, this is not the kind of thing I do all the time.
No.
And you've taken a piece of fabric that looked, to be honest, a bit crap. And now it looks great.
I want to square up this edge. This edge might be a bit of a problem. Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay. A little bit more on this side.
Lottie, we're going to make a label for you that says Jeremy too. Here we go. And we'll label something Jeremy too, even if it's just the hole punch.
I've made that a bit small. Okay, we're going to layer it.
Oh, I see. One copy. Here we go. Right.
Is it still tiny?
It is, yeah. Well, this is mini disc label size. If you wanted bigger ones, I think that Jenny might be marriage ending if I did that.
I mean, you've not managed so far. So,
no,
you know.
This is true. I'm going to borrow these scissors for this. Oh no, hang on, they're fabric scissors, right?
No, these are X fabric scissors. They are now multi-purpose craft scissors.
Okay, well, we're gonna.
That baffles people because they're like, you're cutting cardboard with your fabric scissors. I'm like, those haven't been my fabric scissors in a long time.
Fine. They're the Obi-Wan Kenobi of fabric scissors.
Yeah, they've been in the desert a long time. You know, just I've had them since I was 15.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you going to challenge me to? Do I own any things that I owned when I was 15?
Bike?
Nope.
No, bike's more recent than that.
Mm-hmm. It's an interesting question. Do you own any things that you've owned since you were 15? I mean, I've got like school books and stuff, but that doesn't really count.
No,
This is
not
now
like,
Jeremy the Second, the hole punch. You can't see that because of resolution issues and focusing problems, but I promise you, this label, this hole punch is now called Jeremy the Second.
so over time the mica settles. So you can see now we've got a sludge at the bottom, but you can just mix it back up again. And I've seen someone do a really cool thing with like one of those bottles that's for oil and vinegar. So it's got an internal bottle and then another bottle surrounding it, and they've done a cool thing where there's a mica powder in the external bottle, and when it settles, you can see the internal bottle, but then you can't when you shake it up. I would like to give that a go at some point, but
we should do that.
We need a specific kind of bottle, I think.
Okay.
Or
could you put one of those would fit in Hamilton?
Bottle
yes,
a bottle?
Hamilton. It contains multitudes.
We might have to do a bottle inside a bottle. It's going to get exciting.
Yes, absolutely.
In the meantime, we still need to finish
this orange that is not yet
orange,
named.
which is not yet named because
unknown orange.
I suppose we could call it Jeremy too.
Well, we can't because the hole punch is called Jeremy too. The hole punch will have an identity crisis.
I understand.
How else? How's it going to get credit cards and things if the hole punch is called Jeremy too, and so is the orange?
I wasn't aware credit cards for.
Well, that was the place. Jeremy the Third. We can't call everything on stream Jeremy. I mean, we can. We can do anything.
We can do anything. It's true. Well, I mean, not quite anything. Okay, we're on YouTube. We have community guidelines to stick with.
I like Jeremy the Second. This is a good name. What are the community guidelines on YouTube?
Surprisingly okay, given that yeah, surprisingly okay, given that like the Hobbit video they were completely fine with.
Oh yeah, okay.
I was worried they wouldn't be, and because some of the ratings section, self-rating section, is a little bit ambiguous.
All right, yeah. I mean, there are clear and obvious things you can't put on YouTube, but you know.
Unlike, as it turns out, Instagram, who managed to block my account for several hours today.
But that wasn't.
That was
for my kind of problems, not your kind of problems.
Yes, there was some consternation, but it turned out to be a site-wide error.
Yeah, it was in fact a technical issue. We're going to label something Darude, Jenny. We'll find out. We'll figure out what at some point, even if it's just me. What else are you going to do to decorate that?
So I'm thinking we're obviously going to put like a piece of something on.
Okay.
A piece of string or something. So I guess we'll just use this stuff.
Okay.
But then I'm going to put a lot of like wax over the top and stamp a wax seal right on top of it.
Can I choose a wax seal?
Yeah, go for it.
Hell yeah. That one's a bit Soviet. That one's... There's a gigantic star in the middle of it. It looks like it's a flat in Belgrade. We've done mushrooms.
We have done mushrooms, it's true.
I like this one. This is, well, I don't know how this is going to come out to the assembled, but it's a sort of magic circle type.
Can I see? Yeah. It's a very moon-centric.
Yeah, there's a bit of moon going on.
They're all very anime, as opposed to...
You keep saying that. What?
Yeah.
So you mean...
So like Cardcaptor Sakura or the Fate series has a lot of magical circles in them. They look like those.
Oh, cool.
As opposed to like the Lesser Key of Solomon.
Right.
Which is, of course, one of the foundational texts of demonology.
We all knew that, didn't we, YouTube?
Unfortunately, some of them might know that because they know
I actually
me.
think that the assembled in the comment section might know that.
Well, they know me, so. Ow.
No, I'm not saying anything.
No. Burning yourself on hot glue is an important part of the creative process.
I read that in a book one time. Yeah. Chapter 1: Thou shalt burn yourself with hot glue. It's like sticking solder to yourself. Hurts a lot.
Yes. It's interesting because like woodworking.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to accidentally like get hurt by your
No.
woodworking tools? Absolutely not. Never under
You'll
any
be in the hospital
circumstances.
immediately.
But come down the sewing end and we're just like, yeah, we bleed on stuff all the time.
No, if there's blood on the wood, you've done it wrong. 2 hot glue permanent scars. That's fine. That's fine. I'm sure that's normal and everyday. Are we going to put another thing in there, or are we good?
I'm gonna.
Another white one?
I think so. My idea is that I'm going to use a bunch of different. I'm going to turn the hot glue gun off.
Good call.
Do
you want me to? I'll deal with that.
Put it somewhere.
Yeah, somewhere constructed.
Move that out of the way. Yeah, my idea is that I'm going to do a couple of layers of different wax.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe instead of like mixing them this time, I'll do a solid lot.
The comment section would like gold.
The comment section would like gold. No, do I put gold
on?
on?
Comment section. It's Jenny. Jenny would like gold, please.
Cool. Well, I think I'm going to start with orange, and then I'll go to like the antique gold, and then I'll do the bright gold on top.
Sounds good to me. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, Leah, I know what you mean. The low temperature glue that like immediately is cool enough to be at the temperature where it's like got a skin on it, and you can just sort of. You're looking at me like I'm crazy.
No, I'm not. No, this is how you do like bathroom sealant and stuff.
Yeah, like more like bathroom sealant.
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Come on, lighter. Yeah, so I'm thinking we'll go in with the orange first.
Right.
And then we'll go up to the sort of the brightest color.
Okay.
And we'll stamp on the top layer.
Good chunk.
Yeah.
Sounds good. All right.
We'll see how it goes. We'll see what it looks like.
Okay.
If it looks terrible, we can always rip it off and start again.
Pour it out and do another one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Can you pass me Hamilton the bottle, please?
Yes.
I'm gonna de-sticky Hamilton.
Yeah. So I actually came prepared for this.
Oh, okay.
If you.
What is this?
It's vegetable oil.
Okay.
It takes off the glue.
Does it?
Yeah. You want You probably want like a little.
I'm gonna need a tissue or something, right?
Yeah. Do you want to?
I'll go get some tissues, or at least some toilet rolls.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, if you peel the stickers off stuff and it leaves the gluey residue behind, oil should take that off, because the internet told me that. And I have tested it and it does work.
Good. Right, we're gonna you and me both, comment section. We're gonna try this all together. I don't know that this works. Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah, more or less.
Yeah.
It's not going to evaporate though, is it? So I'm going to have to
we're going to have to like wipe it down.
This is why there's some commercial.
There's almost certainly.
Yeah, it's called
a solvent.
Goo-Gone. That's what it's called.
Yes.
Goo-Gone.
Yes, I know about Goo-Gone from the time someone on YouTube accidentally spray painted a $600 glass bottle they got at the charity shop for not very much money.
Oh, did they use Goo-Gone to get the spray paint off?
They drenched it in Goo-Gone to get the spray paint off, and it worked.
There you go. Because it's like, I don't know what it is. It's some solvent of some description.
Yes.
Stops you having to do this.
Hmm?
Stops you having to do this.
But yeah, I did come prepared.
Stops your hand smelling of chips.
Yeah, it is the kitchen vegetable oil, so it has been used to fry chips in. I'm real sorry.
I don't know why I thought it might come from somewhere else.
No.
But yeah, fair enough.
I mean, you've seen the magical contents of this room. It could have been anything.
Yeah, it genuinely could have been.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's in this room. All right, that's just probably as clean as Hamilton's ever going to get.
Cool.
Ooh.
Yeah,
just enough. There we go.
It's
just enough to do the full 360 degrees.
It's dripping all over the place, but that's okay.
Is that what wax is for?
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's dripping onto the.
Oh, I see.
But that's why we have paper down.
This is true.
Because unlike the permanent glue marks on this table, we have learned to cover your work surface.
That's fair enough. And you've got this really cool, like, there's a really cool sort of marbling effect going on here.
Yeah, when it's not covered in hot wax, I will bring it up close so people can see. But
it's not hot.
Is it cooled already? It has cooled already. That's cool.
It was a risky poke, but worth it.
So that's layer 1, which is currently a little bit.
Carrie Fisher, if you will. Layer 1. Right.
Yeah. No, got there.
Okay. Good. I'll just take my own jokes and put them somewhere else. Now you can ask me who layer 2 is, and I do not know the name of the person who played Leia in Boba Fett.
Oh yeah.
But she would be layer 3 because Carrie Fisher's daughter played Leia for the second time in Rogue One.
That's true. She did. She did.
There you go. This is the kind of quality knowledge that you wouldn't get anywhere else.
Yeah. Half remembered Star Wars. I think they might get that elsewhere.
Yeah,
somehow.
I think there's many podcasts you could get low quality Star Wars knowledge from.
Yeah.
In fact, I could probably recommend 2 or 3. Let's say recommend.
The real question is finding ones that, like, as I have learned from making Rings of Power related content, a lot of people have terrible opinions.
Yeah. No, that's not incorrect.
So I imagine Star Wars has many of the same problems.
Vivian Lyra Blair. There you go. It's Baby Leia.
There you go. It's very good.
Yeah, extremely good. Slightly dubious chase through the forest that one time, but whatever. We'll allow them.
I think we'll
allow them that. It's fine.
There's some weird thing that they are obsessed with, like getting the speed of chase scenes down for some reason.
Down as in
or
reducing the speed of
every
chase
single
scenes.
Disney Plus chase scene, doesn't matter which show it's on, every single chase scene on Disney Plus has been real slow. Because it happened in Loki, it happened in Boba Fett, it happened in Obi-Wan. They're all really slow.
I mean, there were speeder chase scenes in Obi-Wan. I remember those.
There were. Yeah, okay. There are some fast ones, but
probably something to do with budget.
Yeah. All the chase scenes in Loki were really slow.
Budget, something.
In Boba Fett, do you remember the speeder chase scene through where they did not speed at all? They went incredibly slowly. We were like, that's
on the Vespers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. The less we talk about the Vespers in Boba Fett, the better, to be honest. We're going to put this bowl of vegetable
Do you want to
somewhere else?
Stick it back over there, where it is a long way away from the fire. Starting to look good.
It's looking good. I did not think orange and gold was going to be a good color combination, but it is.
Yeah, I'm liking it.
It's working. It's very festive.
Yeah.
No, not festive.
I mean,
I think it's festive.
It's festive for Halloween.
I was going to go with okay. So my mother always gives me a chocolate orange every Christmas.
Yes.
This is where I'm
It
getting. This
w-
has got Terry's chocolate orange vibes.
It does, doesn't it?
It does.
It does.
It does.
Maybe that's what we call this potion.
Maybe this is what wizards get. I get a Terry's chocolate orange, and wizards.
Yeah.
Saruman from his mother every year got.
I'm not sure Saruman has a mother.
Yes, he does. He must do.
No.
No, he doesn't.
No,
have
he
to.
doesn't.
Okay.
Unless you count God.
The weird alien rock in the sky that birthed Saruman. God. Every wizard fest. Don't know what Christmas Saruman has.
Hobbits must have a midwinter festival.
Yeah, but Saruman isn't a hobbit.
No, but there will be midwinter festivals in Middle Earth.
There will be, but Saruman will celebrate Magic Fest or something. I don't know. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Anyway, we're getting into like weird Lord of the Rings.
It's okay. I thought that's what the stream was about.
I mean, I'm not averse to some weird Lord of the Rings. Probably doing more Rings of Power related stuff.
Oh yeah,
in the future. Anyway, because
got to make some of the stuff Deezer war. It was tremendous.
Oh, I know. I mean, so my problem is that I like all of it.
Yeah, that's all right.
So I'm kind of like idly working on, you know, if this was a LARP campaign, how would you do costumes for? Because the Harfoots I thought was really interesting because they actually did they only did like a couple of different shapes,
right?
But they did a lot of different, like they used different fabrics, they did different designs. There was a lot of like a lot of the clothes had been made by piecing other bits of clothes together. And I just thought it was really interesting. Like instead of having a lot of different patterns, they had like one basic pattern that everyone wore, but everyone looked different. And I think that's like a really interesting approach to take to costume.
Okay. I was very taken with, and I'm hoping you can explain how and indeed why. That's smoking. Is that a problem?
Yeah, I should probably do that.
Okay. How
just run over wax.
That's fine. How much work Gandalf's costume did with so little?
Yes.
I don't know why this is the case. I was hoping you could sort of.
I mean, I think it's really interesting. I mean, sorry, I hope everyone watching the stream has seen Rings of Power all the way to the end.
Spoilers.
Yes, so it was interesting because, like you say, that it I think kind of like the Ringwraiths costumes in Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings, because the Ringwraiths costumes look simple but also really effective. But there's something like 50 yards of fabric in each one of those because there's so many layers.
Wild.
Like they're kind of notorious for that, and I think that the Stranger's costume.
Yeah, sorry.
They made it plausibly look like it could be a blanket, but I actually think a lot of work went into making the fabric that kind of like multi-layered, distressed, so that it hung together, but at the same time it looked like it was constantly falling apart and ragged. That actually takes a lot of work. It's definitely one of the things I want to go back and look at more, is like the specific construction details behind a lot of the clothes, if for no other reason than a lot of people have been wrong on the internet about the Rings of Power costumes. Like a whole load of people are really pressed about the fact that the Numenorians are wearing scale mail, and it's not scale mail, it's molded plate. It doesn't move like scale mail, it's plate that's been molded to look like scales, but also they live in the sea, so like they're obsessed with the sea, so of course they'd be like,
it's gonna look like fish.
It's gonna look like fish.
Fine. It's gonna look like fish.
Noise.
It's okay. Right, we've got to name this orange.
Yeah, we've got to name this orange. I'm gonna let that dry.
You're gonna have to come up with a better name than Terry, otherwise we're gonna name it Terry.
I'd be up for calling it Terry's something.
Terry's berry.
No, I'm like think. I'm going Dungeons and Dragons here. Like,
I've got the label ready.
no.
Yes.
Object.
Druid.
Like the Dungeons and Dragons spells that like Bigby's massive hand or whatever it is.
Oh yes.
So I'd be up for Terry's something something.
Yes. Terry's swirling
Chocolates.
horror.
Terry's chocolate spice melange. Maybe not.
I don't know. So it's the best one we've had so far. Well, what does it do?
That's a good question.
What does it do? Hang on. We're going to move these things out of the way. Is this warm? No. Turns out.
I'll just...
A bit overruled. Goes over there.
Goes over there. It's fine. Goes over there.
Okay. Let's get Hamilton out of the way. Sit over there.
Hamilton will come back in a second. I also think, do you think it needs a label stuck on?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. I think so.
Yes, this one's stuck on because it's been on the shelf for a while. And you go into the shop and you say, can I have a problem.
What is the problem that this potion purports to solve?
Now you see, I own a magical clock shop. This is what I do. And I rent.
Here.
I am. Look at me. I rent a space from a fairy. And this space has a basement. And at the moment, it's been fine for years. But at the moment, the basin has glowing crabs in it. And I would like to get rid of these glowing crabs, please. And I've gone into the shop and gone to the wizened old goblin and said, look, I've got glowing crabs in the basement.
Do you now?
I do. I've got glowing crabs in the basement. And I'd like to get rid of them. And he reaches up and he says, I know exactly what you want. And it's this. It's Terry's fire crab repellent. Or whatever it is. Terry's foe of the fire crab. There you go. That's what it is. It's Terry's foe of the fire crab.
It's going to have to be now.
Yes, it is.
After
all of that.
After we have a whole story about it.
And that's what it does. It repels glowing crabs.
Quite work out what I wanted it to.
What are you doing now?
I'm making it look tattered.
Oh.
By cutting little random.
Fair enough. Again, it's stuff I would never think to do.
Yeah. You can see. That looks better than just being square.
How do you make a bit of paper look old? In my mind, leave it for 30 years. That'd make it look old.
I mean, under normal circumstances, I'd be doing stuff with like tea and coffee and actual like mechanical damage. And as Jimmy says, setting fire to things is always good.
I did that and nearly burned down my parents' house when I was 13. I did that thing. We covered it in vinegar and put it in the oven. Nearly burned down the house.
Oh, I normally just take it outside and like hold a lighter to it.
Okay, fine. That'll work as well. I had to put it through a printer later, though. That was the problem.
Yes, I can see how the application of heat to something that had been
not great.
No.
It was not my finest hour. I don't know what you're giggling about.
Yeah.
I can't remember what I called it now. Terry's foe of the fire crab. That was
Terry's foe of the fire crab. But my question is, do we reckon we write it in gold, or should I find another pen?
Do you have another pen?
We'd be hunting for the Sharpies.
Gold's great.
Don't
worry about it. Listen, if you'd come up with a potion that was as good as repelling fire crabs as this thing is, you'd write it in gold. You'd be well chuffed. Terry, clever old boy, knew a thing or two about fire crabs, did Terry, and getting rid of them. Suspiciously so.
you telling me that the next time I run a Dungeons and Dragons campaign,
If Terry doesn't show up,
Terry the potion maker will have to appear?
Terry knew too much about crabs. He did. I'm not implying anything there. He knew too much about crabs. He pincered too greedily and too deep.
You're going to have to stop. We're on stream. You can't make me laugh.
Hang on. If we wind back, we've been on stream an hour and 6. If we wind back about an hour, I was told I was comic relief.
I know, but
I was
you're not
test tube holder and comic relief.
You're not going to make me laugh to the point that I can't stop, which you have done before.
Fine.
Glue. I could hot glue it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to hot glue.
Might be a laugh. Should we have spray adhesive or something? That'd do it.
I've got Mod Podge.
It's a word I've never heard before in my life.
Oh, it's like a paper glue.
Oh.
In fact, that's probably better. If you have a look on the bottom shelf of this bookcase, so you're going to have to go under the loom.
Right, yeah, see it. What does it look like?
It's like a short... Glues should be this side, and it's like a short, fat...
Super clear, Mr. Super Clear.
No, that's varnish.
Right.
It's not unlike the rough shape of Hamilton, but fatter.
Okay.
Yellow top.
Got it.
There we go. I'm sorry. I know that's like the worst place.
Bollocks. There we go.
I put stuff there that we're not going to need very often.
That's fine. Tiny spoon.
And I'm not going to use a tiny spoon to spread Mod Podge. Okay, apparently I'm using a tiny spoon.
I can find you something better.
No, it's fine. I'm using the tiny spoon. No, I'm using the tiny spoon.
I'll get the Mod Podge off the tiny spoon afterwards. I mean, what is it? It's just PVA, right?
Yeah, basically.
I don't know. It's in French.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, fine.
It's here.
It's like upscale PVA.
Okay.
It's also I've had it for a million years and I don't use it for very much. So
yeah, I'm not gonna.
No.
We'll get a community strike if I start speaking French.
Let's just check if that's the right way out.
Upside down.
No.
Oh. I think it'd be better if it was upside down. It would add to the frisson of Terry's foe of the fire crab if it was somehow upside down. Applied in a hurry. This is the only thing that will save me.
You don't apply labels to potions that you need in a hurry.
I don't know. I've never owned a potion shop.
Like if you're going to make a potion for an important purpose that you're going to use immediately, you don't need to label it. Labeling it implies it's going to be like passed on.
I mean, maybe Terry's just rubbish.
Maybe.
Well, I mean, apart from this, he made an excellent foe of the fire crab.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna clean that.
Don't worry, we made the label a little bit big.
Terry was proud of his creation. He wanted his name front and center.
Like you can still see the mica on the other side. But anyway, so that's our second potion with the seal on the top. That is a good seal. You're right. I'm saying nothing. Right, that's potion number 2. We were going to do a little bottle inside a bigger bottle, weren't we?
I have Hamilton for this purpose.
Cool. Right, I'm going to get a slightly nicer one of these. Which is the nicest one of these? Oh, no, they're all kind of crap. Okay, well, that's how it is.
So talk me through what you're imagining here. Okay.
So, yeah, but I want to somehow make it so this layer will have the swirly mica stuff in it. This one, I think, to make it sink, I want to put some rocks in it because we haven't used these yet.
No. I'm with you, James. This is the Jaeger bomb of potions.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
I think they need to decide.
Yeah,
this is not for me to decide.
Color scheme, guys. Like, what colors do you think this should be? Because that's gonna. Could glue the inner bottle to the lid.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I like that idea.
So this would then be there.
You could do both because then it would make a pleasing rattling noise.
Yeah, I think the rocks is still a good idea, but yeah. Do let me know what you think would be. What colours are we going to go for? Look at what rocks I have. I'm sure they have proper names and aren't just rocks, but I don't know them.
I mean, they're crystals at best.
Yeah, they're crystals. Golden purple.
This purple's lovely.
It is. It's Glastonbury's triple crystal distilled water. That's what it is.
That's what we're doing here. This purple has many things in it.
So we've got golden purple and we've got blue and white. What do you reckon?
Well, my only issue is that, forgive me, stream, Huddersfield Town playing blue and white, and we can't be having that.
Okay, cool. Golden purple it is. So
I think Lake Norient playing golden purple, if I'm remembering right. It's been a while since I've watched Lake Norient.
I think it might be time to crack some of this out.
Ooh. What is it?
It's
shiny thing. What? Seriously, what is it?
This is gold leaf.
Whoa!
Well, goldish leaf.
Goldish leaf.
It's not gold.
Goldish leaf that isn't gold.
Yeah, it just looks gold. It's
okay.
It's not actually gold.
That's a good job. It's going everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think they would have sent me this much if it was actually gold.
Don't know. Depends how much you paid for it.
It was in a subscription box, so not very much.
Is this the one that you can kind of like paste on stuff?
Yep.
Cool.
It's because it's all already crinkled up, it'll have wrinkles in it though. If you're going to paste on stuff, you really want the nice stuff that's already like. Are you just making a mess?
Yeah, I'm trying not to breathe near the open jar of.
You can close it up.
Yeah, I know, but I'm going to put all this stuff in first.
Yeah, if you want to like gold leaf things, you probably want the stuff that's like on. It comes on a backing sheet, so it's all like perfectly smooth.
Ah, okay.
If you try to do it with this stuff, you would end up with wrinkles in it.
Okay, well, your wrinkles might be what you want.
Yeah, and it is just really weird and crumbly and.
I mean, don't know. Genuinely don't know. I have no point of reference. Goldy looking sheet. That's what it is. That's what we're going to call it.
Goldy looking sheet. That's a. I really hope there's nobody who's not watching from the UK because.
Oh yeah, you won't get that.
That's a joke no one else is going to get.
No. Sorry. Brilliant. So we got the purple rock in there with some gold. What color do you think? Are we going mica in there?
No, I was just gonna, but I was gonna put some liquid in this.
Oh, okay, cool.
So it like floats because right now the just covered in bits of gold.
That's fine.
I believe the things Leah says about gold leaf.
Yeah.
Do you want to pass me a clean silicone?
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody earlier said that the only thing that sticks to silicone is silicone. I believe
it does. It does.
It was way harder than you'd imagine to get the jar out of the jar.
Can you help me get this open? Because I can't open childproof locks because
for reasons we're
going to gloss over.
Not going to go into. They're not nefarious. They're just embarrassing.
Yeah. What do you reckon for the outer one? Do you reckon purple or gold?
Well, gold on gold would be a bit weird.
Yeah. We could do purple with a hint of gold. We can mix them.
Ooh. I was actually thinking blue. Oh no, purple. Yeah, purple. Sorry. I was actually thinking blue. Sorry, Stream. So we've got.
I think that looks quite good.
Ah, it's excellent. We've got lilac, which looks like that. We've got violet, which. Sorry, I'm not being very stream hygienic there. Putting Hamilton in front of this. So violet's a little darker. This one's called golden purple.
Oh, that might.
This one's just called purple.
I'm going to be honest. On stream, I think they all look the same.
They do. This one's called silk purple. I think just pick one. Do it. I think I will. We'll at best start relabeling them Murple. Miss Murple. Right, here we go. We're in. Miss Murple. Oh, misspelled it. Murple. There we go. Oh, no.
I'm trying to see what the difference between them is.
I've slightly broken the label maker. 1 second.
That's a light gold. What's a not light gold? That one's just called golden. Red gold. I think that's what we want. Okay, well, whenever my hot glue gun feels like working and is currently covered in bits of fabric, because of course it is.
Yes.
I'm going to seal this guy up.
Okay.
And then we're going to dunk him in there.
Yeah.
And then mica on the outside. And then we have to decide how we want to seal up the top of Hamilton.
Yeah.
Are you relabeling my purples?
Yes. This one's called Miss Murple now. And solves crimes with Hamilton.
I see.
How's the glue gun going?
Glue gun's going okay. I did actually think that was going to have orange in it, but never mind.
Miss Murple. This one we're going to call Purple-O, which is a bit more of a leap. But we'll spell it with a Belgian accent so people will know what we're doing.
Are all of my purples now fighting crime?
Yep.
Is that what we're doing here?
Yep, that's what we're doing.
Okay.
This one's called Purple-O, but I've spelt it with a Belgian accent, you can see there. Purple-O. So That's gone well.
Meanwhile, I'm covering the top of this in glue gun to make it look like it's all drippy wax.
You can't see that because it's refusing to focus.
I don't actually know if it operates on like the same basic principles where if it's prioritizing faces. I don't actually know. It's a webcam.
Fine.
Because yeah, when the YouTube people do the thing where they hold their hand behind the thing and go, why isn't it focusing? You don't make the thing bigger, you hide your face.
Yeah, okay, fine. This one is called Perplock Homes. It's the best I could come up with. Okay, you do a purple pun for Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, no, you're right. I got nothing. Just using all the glue in the world.
All right.
I'm quite liking these colored glue sticks though.
I think they're really neat. I think they're doing really well.
I found out they existed from, I'm going to completely forget their handle now. Someone on Instagram who makes wands, like novelty wands. It's how I learned that you can actually like stick hot glue into silicone cake molds, or the molds you use for resin. A further installment in silicone doesn't stick to anything.
Yeah, fair enough.
Also doesn't stick to hot glue.
Fine. Who else fights crime? Miss Marple, Poirot, Sherlock Holmes.
Chime in the comments section. Who is your favorite crime fighter or detective?
Yeah, I was just trying to think how I could get Taggart into purple. Jenny, unfortunately, when they designed all the crime fighters, they didn't think about people making purple puns way down the line. Purple? That doesn't really work, does it? Foxglove molder. Right. Yeah. Okay. Cool. We're doing it. Thank you. Thank you. This lilac is becoming foxglove molder. Thank you.
Do you ever get one of those moments where you feel like you've lost control of your life, or possibly your live stream?
No, you're actually doing the intelligent, skilled, good thing here, which the assembled people have arrived here to see. I, meanwhile, am prattling about with the label maker, putting weak purple puns on bottles of purple mica. This one, oh yeah, they are powders. I think we understand our roles here.
We both bring something to the relationship.
If you can ever find what I've brought, do point it out.
Many things.
Well, a label maker for a start.
A label maker, exactly. That's very important.
It is.
Where would we be without a label maker?
Lost and anonymous. Right, this lilac is becoming foxglove molder. Thank you very much.
In the meantime, this is what I've done with the hot glue. There was some white left over in it, so I just went for it. And I've stuck a seal in the top, and once that's hardened up a bit, I'm going to color it in, because now I've discovered that you can color in the tops of wax seals with metallic pens. It's all I want to do with everything ever.
Right, cool.
Just
we're going to go with Inspector Purpleby. Thank you.
Let's turn you off.
I don't know enough about Midsummer Murders to know if that's a really good joke, but I'm just going to assume it is. Absolutely hilarious. Thank you, Ollie. I don't know you, Ollie, I don't think, but that's fantastic. Thank you. Oh, hang on a minute. I was just about to Okay, in your honor as well, because I slightly lost my mind. I was about to rename a purple Ollie Jones. We'll do that as well. Let's do that.
Also, I see you, Jenny. Yes, I did marry him, and I went in with my eyes open.
Ollie Jones, which is presumably the past tense of Ollie Jones. No, we're going to get it right. Okay. You have to tell us what colour you'd actually like to be, Ollie, because it's your name. You can choose what colour we name you. But in the meantime, we're going to rename this purple Inspector Purple.
I also feel like Jenny needs to tell us which colour we're renaming Darude.
Oh, I was going to rename this one.
The red gold.
Yeah,
yeah,
one.
okay,
That one
fine.
there. That one.
That's still too hot.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm at the awkward stage where I need this to cool down so that I can go on and construct the main part of the recursive potion.
This is fine. This is all good. Everybody is happy. I suppose there's Lord Peter Purple, but that is a really deep cut.
Is that Dorothy Sayers?
Maybe. I don't know who wrote Lord Peter Wimsey. Lord Purple Wimsey. What was I thinking?
Oh, it's in there, the handle.
Yeah. Sorry, I hid it in there for tidiness purposes.
I'm going to steal this back off you. I like how I started out with everything like... I
see you, Ollie Jones. We'll get you an olive green.
I started out with this, like, everything was very neatly arranged, so I would have a clear central space. Now it's just chaos, which, you know...
Hi.
Yes, it's kind of standard. I mean, these people watch the channel. They are very familiar with the abject chaos that is my entire process.
That's fine. I'm going to go with moss green. It's as close as I can do to olive green. Yeah,
that's good.
Moss green.
That's good.
Well,
I can't. How is this still warm?
I don't know. Is there some bizarre chemical reaction taking place inside it?
Hot glue.
I mean, there's not. There is, to quote John Major, a not insignificant quantity.
Yes.
Of hot glue on there.
Yes,
that's a lot of hot glue.
That is. I'll give you that.
More hot glue than Her Majesty's government thinks you should eat in a day. That is more than your 5 a day. That is.
Yeah.
The nutritional value of that amount of hot glue is too much. Don't do it.
Don't eat any hot glue.
Just say no, kids.
Just say no to hot glue.
People go around offering you hot glue at Halloween. Don't do it.
We had so much fun. We ran out of sweets.
Oh, it was brilliant.
The
small children dressed as dragons.
Yeah. Pumpkins.
There was a guy dressed as... Oh, sorry, Ollie Jones, you're slightly crooked. I hope that you are a slightly crooked human, because you are. Sorry. Someone was dressed as Ryu. When I was out running, which was fantastic. And then you could get all the fighter game references you wanted.
I had Ash from Pokemon. That was quite good. Lot of witches.
Many witches.
Someone who some kid had gone like full head to toe white face, white cloak, white dress, which I would have said was a really good ghost costume, except they were also like very overexcited and being incredibly friendly. So
I mean, they're a friendly ghost. This is a well-trodden, like, friendly ghosts is the thing.
Yeah. They've gone hard for spooky, but then like role played it out.
Zara Dragon is apologizing for being from the USA. I don't think you need to do that at all.
No.
Carry on.
If we stay on the stream much longer, your accent is going to start creeping in. Yeah. So, which it does sometimes.
I know.
To the surprise of the assembled. I'm just throwing it out there. I think that looks pretty good. I'm almost sad that we're about to like submerge it. I'm going to let it cool down a little bit more while we mix things before I submerge it. But I think...
What do you need from me now?
I need you to open the thing that I can't
fine.
open because I can't...
Oh, I left it open.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because that was safe and good.
Yeah. Could you make it not be open again?
Yeah, okay.
Given that there is a lot of fire going around tonight, don't sniff the...
It still smells of white spirit.
Yeah, it will do, because it's white spirit.
Yeah.
Do you want to give me a clean, tiny spoon?
Yeah, they're all clean. Tiny spoon.
They're not all clean. That one's orange.
Okay, fine. All right. All the ones I could see were clean.
Yeah. What do you reckon? Violet.
Oh, I thought we were going gold purple. Hang on.
Oh, God.
Or to give it its proper name, Purplock Holmes.
Purplock Holmes.
We're going Purplock Holmes.
Flies.
Damn you, flies.
I'm enjoying this. It's like a weird combination of like crafts and it's messier than my usual crafts.
Okay, cool.
I've
just had a thought.
Mm-hmm.
You know how we're sticking this to the lid of the thing?
I wasn't going to.
Oh, you weren't going to?
I was going to leave it.
Fine.
I was going to leave it free floating.
Fine. All right.
I thought about that, and then I started doing that, and was like, well, I'm not sticking it to the lid now because I've done all this work.
Okay. Yeah. No. What I was about to say that you've done all that work. I'm going to stick it to a lid.
What I was considering maybe is sticking it to the bottom.
Ooh, challenging.
Yeah. I mean, I think you put hot glue on the bottom and then drop it in.
Less challenging than I imagined. It's a good job I'm not a project manager. So, gold, purple mica is going in. Purple gold? Purplock Holmes. Between you and me. Between me, you, and the 14 people on the stream.
Hey.
I assume that's what that number means.
I think it does. I think it does. I'll be honest. I'm about with you. I'm just making this up as I go along.
I just see numbers on a screen. We go,
Numbers. Numbers good.
Big numbers good. Small numbers. Cool. What are these? We haven't used these yet.
Yeah, they're like little gold chip things. Again, they came in a resin kit. So
gold chip things that came in a resin kit. Excellent.
Yeah.
So you're now putting gold in as well.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're going to like just go all out on this.
I need you to warm up in advance, chat, because we're going to need a name for this. And I don't think I haven't got another magic shop in my brain today.
And you already know that if they're too silly, I won't let you have them.
I see you, chat. I see you warming up your silly names.
Mm-hmm.
You need to know that only half of this live stream is here for them.
It's not the half of the live stream with the controlling interest.
No. Half of this live stream doesn't show up.
Oh.
Glue the box. Oh.
Upside down.
That's wild.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I may have caused a problem here.
Uh-oh.
Well,
some selective violence may be needed.
No, we
can make another.
We might make another.
Let's make another.
That's annoying.
That one's too cool for school. It's all right.
Yeah.
Right. What do you need?
Different rock.
Ooh, different rock. Somebody wanted blue and white, so we could go. Do you want blue?
Well,
you'll never see it.
We've got purple already.
Fine. All right.
Let's do white and let's do some of these bits then. And this time we will not use as much hot glue.
Good, good. Excellent. Right. So you've got the purple hot glue on the go.
Yeah.
We've got stone in. We're going the right way around.
Yeah. Do you want to get the last of the silicone thingamajiggies?
Yep.
Because I'm going to need some more. Because I've accidentally made this one too big with the power of hot glue.
The power of hot glue.
Can I have some?
Yep.
Yes. There you go. You read my mind.
White spirit. Maybe not. Hang on.
Have we reached the stage of the evening where you can't open?
No, no. I
chocolates?
think that it's. I promise you. This is Brock. There we go. Right, we're in.
Oh,
No, we're not. We might need another bottle. What has happened here is that the bottle is deformed slightly. There we go.
Hey.
Enough?
Oh, probably. I love how we're all just like.
Okay, we're not going to close that properly. In case we need some more. Ah, I see. Right.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to put that back in the bottle.
Sure.
No?
Hang on to it for just a second, just in
Okay.
case we need to top this up. Which we might as well. Right.
Excellent.
You're not melted enough. Okay.
You have to wait.
Yeah, wait.
Okay,
This has turned out to be more of a waiting game than anticipated.
that's fine. We're going to rename something.
Mhm.
That's what we're going to do.
I'm not sure how.
Do you think that could do with a dusting of gold? Like the tiniest amount to just kind of float in there?
Yeah.
Like a really small amount.
Some of this.
Like red gold. No, I was thinking
Oh,
mica.
this.
Thinking that
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay. That's
Like not much, not even a full teaspoon.
just a tiny
Just
bit.
a tiny bit, just to give it a bit of swirl going on there. It's not a teaspoon, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Half a tiny spoon.
Let's start with the tiniest of amounts. Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
I think so.
I'm going to close this before it gets scattered.
Yeah, the mica does kind of get everywhere.
Because it'll get everywhere.
It will. Okay, that's melted enough.
Yeah, that's done its thing. Forbidden lozenge. This is a forbidden lozenge. Look at it. Don't chew that.
Will you stop threatening to eat my craft supplies?
They look edible. They all look edible.
I mean, you're not wrong, but also.
You right?
Yeah, what's wrong with this?
Don't know. Yeah, I mean, you've got delicious treats. You've got salad. There's vague candy things over here.
This has become rate my craft supplies based on how edible you think they are.
I don't think that's an unwarranted way to rate them.
Right. Turning you off. Okay, so we're going to get this. We're going to get this right this time. We're not going to do what we did on this one and make it too big to fit inside the bottle. And I'm gluing it to that lid. And I actually don't think I need to do too much else to that because it's going to mostly be hidden by that lid. Please stay stuck. Please stay stuck. We might put more hot glue on that.
Okay.
Anyway. Right.
So now you want to put the purple in there, huh?
Now you want to put the purple in there. And we're gonna have to see. We're gonna have to see so I don't overfill this.
Oh yeah. Somebody called Chandriel Webster has showed up.
Excellent.
They're a delight in human form. I don't know who they are.
All my followers are delights in human form.
I know this, but Chandriel Webster especially.
Yeah. No, it's lovely to have people, and considerably further into the stream than I anticipated. I'm going to remind you all that there is a poll on the community page. So if you want to help me decide which big project I'm going to do next.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay.
This isn't funny at all, stream. Not funny.
Don't you start.
I like the dynamic where it's me in the stream, vaguely ganging up on you. It's a dynamic I can get behind.
I'm going to bust out the gold.
Ooh.
Bust out the gold hot glue. I turned that back on. Good
That's
lord.
right.
Okay, yes, I have. It's reaching the inevitable point in my crafting where I'm just like, I don't know what's going on anymore. Everything is a mess. Chaos is reigning.
Hang on, I'm gonna rename this gold while I remember.
Mike is renaming colors because
this gold is called Darude because it looks like a small sandstorm is going on in there.
Yes, very good.
Yep, I'm incredibly funny.
Yep.
There we go. Anne thinks you put too much liquid in there.
We're about to find out together.
We're living on the edge.
I mean, this is me and crafting to a T. It's probably fine, and if it isn't, we'll deal with it.
Okay. Let's just I'm gonna get some absorbent substance for when.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
That might be too much.
Yeah. No. Come on. Yeah, that really doesn't want to stick. Okay, second plan is the person who suggested we try sticking it upside down. We're going to try that next.
Is everything all right?
Yeah, kind of. It does not want to stick.
I brought a tea towel, so we can. It doesn't want to stick. I've got some like. I've forgotten the word for it. CA glue, super glue, upstairs. If you want that.
Not especially.
Okay.
Because that you have to wait for that to cure.
No. It's just a minute. Let's try this.
Let's try this.
It might be a laugh. Christina, I'm going to assume you mean super glue, so I don't have to go upstairs and get super glue. That's good. Cool. Right, so we've got the tea towel in case this is too much. You're struggling with the glue gun, so that's good.
I think the glue gun's got a blockage.
Somehow.
They do happen.
Fair enough.
No, we don't want that. Okay, you hang on just a second.
Do we just try it? No.
No, we... Ow!
Burn ourselves, that's what we do. Yes!
Yeah, we are definitely at the stage of crafting where I'm getting frustrated with stuff because I'm just like, no, I won't wait for it to cool down. I'm going to make it now.
Slow down. That's okay. We could talk more about, while you're struggling with that, yeah. we could talk more about the potions we've already made.
Yeah, that's a good point.
We could recap for people who've shown up late. What was the first one we made before we?
The first one we made was this one, which was only like on technicality a potion.
It was.
It's an attractive bottle.
Yeah, it was a little more vegetabular than you might imagine, but bottled spring. I've only just understood why it's called bottled spring.
It's got flowers in it.
Yes, thank you. Good. Right. Well, this is bottled spring. Hello, Whimsical Views. How are you doing? And then we made Terry's Foe of the Fire Crabs, which had a story behind it, but mostly it's orange.
The story was mostly just you going wild, to be honest.
Yeah, pretty much. But also Ash did this really cool thing where you can what did you colored in the top of a wax seal? Yeah,
so it's got a couple of layers of fabric on there, and then it's got a couple of layers of different waxes. So we went with orange and then antique gold and then the Goldie Gold, which I stamped. And then, yeah, the wax seals, it turns out, in fact, you can see really
Oh,
well
this
on
one's
this one.
better. Yeah, yeah.
You can color in the top with metallic pens, and they end up looking.
Well, it sort of highlights the edge of it and so on.
This bottle was supposed to go inside this bottle.
Oh, yeah.
And it doesn't because I put too much hot glue on it. So now we are in.
Yeah. Hang on. In the recap for Whimsical, we then thought that what we should do, for various boring and complicated reasons, this bottle here, this one, is called Hamilton. And what we thought we should do is put a potion inside Hamilton with a potion in it. And Ash made this one to put in there, but it doesn't fit. So now we have this one, which you've stopped struggling with.
Yeah.
So you can do talking now.
I'm trying to think about. I'm not convinced this will hold, but we'll try it. But the problem is that now it's going to be upside down in the thing. You're going to be able to see the lid. And I'm trying to figure out how I can make the lid look less like a plastic lid, but also small enough that I can still fit it into the.
Wrap it in fabric or something?
Could do.
Cover it in wax. Wrap it in fabric.
I don't want to cover it in wax because that's bulk again, but fabric could work. Actually, do you want to
wrap it with string? What do you want me to do?
Oh, I could wrap it with string. Do you want to have a look? In fact, okay. Behind my sewing machine,
yep.
Second shelf down.
This one.
Yeah, if you go right, there's like a loose white ribbon.
This one?
Yes, that one.
There you go.
Haha.
Strapped by socks.
Yes, those are some socks. Right, we're going to attempt to get the hot glue gun to work again. I think that it's...
Christina needs a whole new range of crafting utilities. I agree. I think you do.
We've got so much stuff here.
You do. You need those things in your life.
I mean, we've got a million different wax seals. We've got...
This bit blew my mind. I didn't even know these existed.
Well,
I live in this house and I don't know these things are here.
They have only been here for 2 days. Those. The new wax has only been here for 2 days.
I don't know. I think that makes it worse. The fact that we took delivery of those in the last few days and I had no idea.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah,
sorry,
no,
that's on you.
Yeah, that one's on me. We have a label maker. This is my contribution to the.
We love your label maker.
Well, I do. And that's all that really matters. Crafting Pandora's box, indeed. All right, and then there are things I didn't even know until this evening existed. You can get powdered stone in different colors, mica powder. Who knew? I realize this is a crafting YouTube channel, and you're all like, "Oh yeah, you're an idiot, Mike." Yeah, we've all got mica in our cupboards. I didn't have. Fine. This is why I'm here.
I didn't either until recently. This is why it's like such a nice treat to. Sorry, I'm concentrating quite hard.
That's fine.
It's such a nice treat to do something like this because it means that I get to buy craft supplies that I wanted but had no reason to use.
That's understandable, and thank you for allowing me to come and poke at stuff.
Someone had to keep the energy level up, you know.
Well, I mean, whatever, but just stuff. I mean, we've got a tub of. We decided, didn't we? I think between us and Leah that this is Dutch gold potentially. It's not real gold.
No, I don't think it's real gold.
No.
Which, like, Dutch gold sounds plausible based on what Leah said.
Yes. And we've got these, though I don't think we're going to get to use these today. Huh?
The shaker oils.
Shaker oils, maybe.
We might do one quickly.
We've got one quick one. Oh, okay, cool. What else have we got? We've got stones, probably called crystals.
I think yes. I think we agreed crystals.
Yeah, we agreed crystals. And there's a shop in the village that will call these crystals. There's a warlock in the village who owns a shop called Mystical Times.
I absolutely love that we have moved to a village that is small enough and the rent is cheap enough that
we have a warlock in the village.
It has one of those shops like when you were growing up that has like crystals and dream catchers and statues of fairies and incense. And I used to live in those shops in the early 2000s, and they don't really exist anymore.
Well, they do in our village. You should come and visit our village if you too want crystals. What for telling what time it is or whatever.
Okay, moment of truth.
Hang on. I'm going to stop you right there. I'm going to put the absorbent things underneath.
I'm going to stop if it looks like it's going to... Ooh.
Oh. Holy moly, you just made it.
Spot on. Which...
Well, give it a wiggle.
Hopefully, if we... So that does all that. It's got hot glue on it.
Yeah, I will clear it up. We'll clean it up.
It's got all the swooshy stuff, and then it should, if we give it a second, I'm going to just hang here for a second. It should clear, and you'll be able to see the potion bottle inside the potion bottle. Oh yeah, no, you can start to see it. I worry that I'm agitating it just by like.
Yeah. Do we want a thing to put it on? Why don't you put it on? You can put it on that. You can all stare at it in wonderment as to the magical thing that is occurring.
My hot glue gun is not behaving.
Yeah.
It shouldn't do that.
No.
It was like the cheapest hot glue gun I could get some years ago. So that's maybe like.
Might get you a new one.
Yeah, it might be time to get.
Might be time to get a new one that doesn't bubble. Bubbling glue guns. I don't have a lot of experience with glue guns, but I feel that bubbling is bad.
This kind of nonsense. Yes, look at that.
Yes. Brilliant. You can see the things. Yeah, look, you can see it coming through. Metaphysical shops. That's a good name for them. Are they really there? Does anyone really go in? Well, apparently Ash in the early 2000s.
Yeah, see, in the UK, they just get called head shops because they generally sell stuff for entirely legal consumption of tobacco.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Yeah, no. Right. We're going to get in with the hot glue again.
Oh, we're going again.
I don't know when to stop. And also, I need to seal this so it can never come
terrifying. That's fine. Metaphysical shops. They're very Pratchett-esque, a metaphysical shop. Is it here? Is it really not here? Who knows?
I mean, I'm reminded of over the weekend when you pointed and were like, yes, an angling shop, exactly what we need. Right next to it was something called like Kendall Clairvoyance.
Oh, yes. We were in Kendall over the weekend, which is a village unto itself. And it has more independent shops than I've seen in my life in one place, which is fantastic. But it's like going back in the UK about 30 years.
There were some slightly weird ones.
Yeah. Do you want a clairvoyant shop? I don't know what you get in a clairvoyant shop. Presumably you walk in and they just give stuff to you and you go, oh, yeah, this is exactly what I wanted. Thank you very much.
You would assume that, right?
That's presumably what happens. Hello, Steve. Steve is here from Ottawa in Canada.
Hey.
It's now turned, because this is how this stuff works, from purple to gold, which is awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of this.
Okay.
Just a little bit, and then I think I'm gonna do the actual wax again, because the actual wax is really fun.
It's really cool. I like it.
And less temperamental than the glue gun, which is currently misbehaving. Quite
annoying. This is all okay. We can begin planning the final one, huh? Because we want
one with a shaker roll, which means it's probably going to be one of the smaller bottles.
Okay. All right. Eyes down, chat. We're going to do some planning. We're going to try to, at least. Smaller bottle.
Yeah, so it'll be.
What about one of the clear ones? Because then you'll see the oil properly, because it's already in a clear one. We can go one of those two. So clear one would be good.
I think that's about it for, unless you wanted to put it in another test tube.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm gonna retrieve a test tube.
Yeah.
That might be cool. Hang on, we'll give it a
Okay.
bit of a dry. Okay. That might be neat. I think this one, because it's well, it's blue. This is a bit tedious.
Test tube, test tube,
test tube, test tube, test tube, test tube. This is my role now. This is all I'm going to do. Test tube. No, I'm not. But in this test tube, yes. You're
just my hype man.
Yeah, that's all we're going to do. Test tube, test tube.
I should be grateful it's not Grand.
Yeah, you should. You should. But you've got legions of dwarves waving their test tubes, going test tube, test tube, test tube.
As is right and proper.
As is right and proper.
Okay, so we're doing the shaker oil and we're doing it in a test tube.
Yeah, I think shaker oil in a test tube. Do you want to add some rocks to it? Darude, maybe?
Some mica. I don't know if we can add the mica to the shaker oil.
Should we do a little test? I'm going to do a little test.
We could try.
I'm going to do a little test in this one.
Yeah, I'm going to move this tea towel now that we.
While the official business of the stream is occurring over there, I'm going to do a little test over here.
Yeah,
if you can add mica oil to shake it. Shake it.
That guy out the way.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, now that we've established that I, in fact, got the amount of liquid exactly correct and did not misjudge it horribly, we can move the move some more stuff out of the way, because this is just getting out of hand. We'd have no reason to have these purples out. It's just because you were giving them names.
Oh yeah. No, I took all the purples out and renamed them.
Yes. I see that.
I'll put them back if you want, except for Ollie Jones is going to retain pride of place right there. There we go.
Okay.
Right. You're doing that.
I'm doing that. I'm
going to find some horrible clashing color. In fact, I'm going to use Ollie Jones. Thank you, Ollie Jones. We're going to use you as a test. As long as that's okay.
Yeah.
Ollie Jones is sealed for our protection.
They all are.
It says right here. Thank you, Ollie.
Now you're just being weird.
Your sacrifice was noted.
Anyway, we're gonna get the fun wax out again, which I'm obviously making a mess of. I have a vague idea that because I'm gonna at some point make an actual like video out of this. This was kind of like a test run. I think that like something with this kind of form factor, but with like a lot of wax. Only instead of using the nice wax for that, I think I might use the jar of leftover Yankee Candle wax that I have.
Oh, that thing over there.
Yes.
I wondered what that was for.
Yeah, that's I don't know. I had to put the leftover remains of my Yankee Candle advent calendar somewhere. Does it work?
Okay, what we have discovered with the help of Ollie Jones, and so you get co-credited on this paper, is that it sort of works. What happens is that the mica stays in the clear bit.
Okay.
So if you want swirly mica in the clear bit and then blue oil underneath, you see how the mica, it looks better on stream, actually. It looks better there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I see that. Yeah. Interesting.
It's odd, is what I would say. Odd. Maybe not.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards
maybe not. It's not great.
Where is that's the mushrooms? That's
mushrooms.
There is one of these seals that is quite literally.
Oh. Which one are you after?
I'm after that one because that one is basically the magic circle from Cardcaptor Sakura, and I am a nerd.
One day I'll know what that means.
Not necessarily.
Oh, you're not going to tell me?
It's a magical girl anime.
Okay.
It's more that I don't feel that you would necessarily ever
It's not
watch.
my area of interest.
No. No, I didn't really think that you would watch a magical girl anime.
Maybe one day. We'll do a watch along or something.
Yeah.
Oh, you cleaned it. Okay.
No, I didn't.
You didn't? Oh,
No.
it just looks gold.
It just looks clean.
Fine. So you're going to go, what are we going here? Gold? Just gold?
I'm going to do some layers again. So I'm going to do some gold. I'm going to do some purple.
Okay.
3, 4, 5. That should be enough. I enjoy the kind of like alchemy-esque quality of you like fire and sticking something on top and waiting for it to melt. And
are you going to do what I think you're going to do here? Because that'd be super cool. Yes.
Yes.
Did you explain that already to the?
I did not.
Okay,
no.
fine.
I've just like I think
I zoned out for a bit.
I'm going to layer up some wax, and then I'm going to chop this up so it can be a little bit shorter, and I'm going to put this into like the top layer of wax. I think.
Yeah, I think that'd be a great idea. Fantastic. Cool. Meanwhile, in the planning department, this is going to go in a test tube. Test tube.
Test tube. Grand.
No, just test tube. There is no grand, only test tube. There's a Ghostbusters reference for you on this of all the spooky nights.
Yes. Oh, man. That's a good question for the chat. What is your Halloween movie of choice? Because mine is probably Addams Family Values.
Okay.
I
like Alien.
I know you like Alien.
I like Alien a lot, and I will take any excuse to watch Alien.
Alien is a good shout.
But on a sort of Halloweeny, Hellraiser. Fair enough. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a new one.
Is there?
There's a new Hellraiser. No, Rocky Horror is eternal.
Yeah, you can watch Rocky Horror anytime.
Anytime.
It's a solid breakfast movie. Is Rocky Horror. But as with Alien, any excuse, any port in a storm, we need to watch a movie. What should we watch? Oh, I think we should watch Rocky Horror Picture Show. No one's ever going to turn you down. I think that'd be a tremendous idea.
I was going to say maybe if you have small children, but my parents took me to see the Rocky Horror Picture Show when I was 14.
I think it's
in the cinema, in the theater.
I think it's educational. That's what it is.
It is the movie where every time I tell people I don't like musicals, I have to remember that's a lie because I like the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, fine. No, that's understandable.
Yeah.
I'm not a massive horror fan. That's my problem with Halloween. Is I'm not a huge fan of horror.
I don't mind horror, but I also feel like the family-friendly Halloween movie is a good genre.
Oh yeah.
It's why I was really glad that they actually made Hocus Pocus 2. Not because Hocus Pocus 2 was particularly good, like it was fine. If you like Hocus Pocus, you'll like Hocus Pocus 2. It was fun. But no one's made like a family-friendly Halloween movie for 20 years. Because Tim Burton went weird.
Yeah.
And
many more good shouts in the chat.
Yeah,
Bride.
Corpse Bride is excellent. Corpse Bride, I watched it when it came out in the cinema, which means it was a long time ago. Corpse Bride is superb, but it's old now.
The Awakening. I don't know The Awakening.
Oh, I do.
Do you?
I haven't seen it, but I'm aware of it.
That's fine. Likewise, we've got a shout for Addams Family being a Christmas movie. Sure. And again, any excuse.
Yeah, I mean, I figure it's like The Nightmare Before Christmas. It's
I mean, that really is.
it's a Halloween movie, but it's also a Christmas movie.
That's true.
You can watch it at any time between the two, given that it starts on November 1st and runs through to December 25th.
Understandable and good.
Yeah. Do you want to start working
I can
on that
start
one
working on
while
this,
I'm
while you're melting
slowly
things.
melting wax?
All of this in here?
Give it a try it. See how much goes in, I guess.
Oh, I'm pretty sure all of this is going to go in here.
Yeah. Bloop. Oh, that's pretty good.
It's going to look good.
Yeah.
Currently looks like.
Do you want me to turn the hot glue gun back on to seal it?
Sure.
That seems. We're going to have to seal it somehow because those corks are not.
Okay, yeah. That's not. Liesl wants Macbeth, but you know, it's just Liesl being Liesl.
Yeah.
It's fair.
I mean, to be fair,
yeah. Richard III is as well.
We're not getting into the wiles of Shakespeare on this, okay?
Do you want to do the glue gun, or am I doing the glue gun?
I will do the glue gun because it's over here.
I think that's a good idea.
But it's got to heat up.
I'm going to put this in there.
Is it gonna?
Yep.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
Ollie Jones is going to prop it up. There we go. Thank you, Ollie Jones, for your continued service. Your country thanks you.
I mean, like, let's not forget, silicone, among other things, is very soft.
This is very true. Anne would like the blue long crystal in the test tube, which I think is a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
Do that thing.
Absolutely.
That is a brilliant idea. Thank you so much.
Ow.
One.
Ow.
Well, don't do that. Jeez, Louise.
Working on it. It's fine. If you don't burn yourself, you're not really doing crafts.
That's just not true. Or if it is true, I don't want any part of this.
It's a bit late for that.
Yeah, fair enough. We're 2 hours and 7 in.
Yeah.
That makes a very pleasing noise.
It does, doesn't it?
It does. It's good. I like that. Please be careful.
Yeah, it's okay.
Only a minor burn.
It's not even really a burn. It's just hot. Anyway, we're more wax.
More wax. More wax, more things. This rock can't go anywhere, but it's very pleasing. Sort of spectre.
Yeah. You'd have to go in one of the bigger bottles.
Yeah.
But I
for,
like
for another time.
I like the
You get bonus crystal in this one. Because you don't know it's there, and then
yeah.
you can more and then it disappears again when you do that. Which I really like.
One method that I saw on the internet that I didn't have the stuff to try is when you actually fill the bottles with cotton wool balls and food dye and glitter.
Okay.
Because you can end up with like a galaxy effect.
Yeah, I am listening. Sorry, I'm just taking the white spirit off my hands.
Fair enough.
Halloween music. Halloween films is fair enough because there's like a bunch of those. Halloween music. Interesting.
I'm glad that this year of all the years is the year that everyone's woken up and gone, yeah, Zombie by the Cranberries, not a Halloween tune.
No. But there's lots of music that's quite scary all the time. Like Alice Cooper is quite scary all the time. And I've got lots of time for that. Is it specifically Halloween? No, but it's a good excuse. Again, Rocky Horror Picture Show, not specifically Halloween. Good excuse.
I mean, you know me. I'm all about the goth life.
I know. Yeah. Scare Me by Ludo, or possibly Ludo by Scare Me.
Sorry, I am paying attention to hot things, given that I just burnt myself.
That's fair enough. I'm going to cling on to that, given that it's warm and waggly.
Yeah, sure. And this is smoking, so I'm going to deal with it.
Yep. I was a teenage werewolf by the Cramps. This is true. That is an excellent tune. Total banger.
I figure Halloween is like... So Halloween for me has always been very, very social. Like you see people at Halloween.
And not your family, which
And-
may be a good or a bad thing, but it is different. Oh, yeah, Thriller. Yeah. Thank you. Misnamed Thriller. But, okay.
I'm going to try doing some weirdness there. I'm really enjoying this, like, just chuck a load of wax on it approach to...
That's fine. When are you going to get to the top bit?
You're
getting there.
I'm getting there.
You're
I'm getting
there.
there. That's the next one. I think that's the next one.
Okay.
Dead Man's Party.
Yeah.
Monster Mash.
Monster Mash.
Um,
Monster Mash. It's a graveyard smash.
Not convinced what exactly the Monster Mash is, but
I think it's made perfectly clear in the song.
yeah.
I don't think there is any more explanation that's required.
Do you reckon is one spray or in two different directions?
Oh, one. I thought one.
Yeah,
but yeah, I think one. But I'm an idiot, so
you have quite good like aesthetic taste.
sure.
That's
Let's
the
go
one
with
I'm
that.
going
It's
for.
a very it's a compliment, I guess. They're not melted.
They're not melted enough. No, I've got impatient.
Yeah. Everybody relax.
Ooh.
They're not melted yet. I like this. I don't know if it requires additional adornment. Maybe a label on the side. Might make it a label. I'm going to make it a label. That's what I'm going to do.
You want?
Yeah. I'm not going to.
You're not going to use the
I'm not
label
going
maker.
to use the label maker. Partly because it's covered in white spirit, so I don't think it will stick.
Fine.
The adhesive won't adhere. Can I borrow? I don't know, gold or silver. I don't care.
Silver, I think.
Silver's great. Right, chat. We need to name this thing. And in honor of the hour, it is a punch. It's clearly a punch of some description. Whose punch and why? We don't know yet. We're gonna just rattle it around our brains for a moment. Some manner of terrible thing has occurred to it. It's Mike's mystical punch. It could be my mystical punch, but it's got a crystal in it, so it's a crystal punch, which is odd. But it is a thing. Mr. Blue Sky. Sky's blue punch. Sky's crystal punch. That'll do. There we go. There we go. I like it. Right. I need to write a label. Somehow. It's gone. I'll find it in a second.
Yeah, no, I got it.
It needs to be vertical because we can't wrap it round. Crystal clear punch. Oh, that's actually really funny. I like that. It's called clear punch and it isn't. Thank you. We're gonna steal that from Mega Hack.
How are we doing? Almost there. Oh yes, that's lovely.
What happened to that? There we go. Oh, the main event is occurring.
Just going to add a little bit more. No, are you melted or not? I can't tell.
Chaos is occurring. It's okay. It's all okay. Nobody panic. There we go.
It's still a little bit warm. We've got a wax
That's cool.
seal on the top. It looks kind of muddy on the video because purple doesn't read well on camera. I can't decide if I want to leave these. There's wispy bits, but it's all droopy and drippy and nice.
I'm gonna stick that on. Maybe we'll do that with Where's Moggy Moo? Modge Podge. That's what it's called.
Do you wanna?
Yeah, I'll clean this off.
Yeah. So things we've learned in this stream. One, I maybe need a new glue gun. I think we might be at the stage of like rating craft materials, given that a lot of these were new for this project.
Oh, is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Well, they're nearly all new to me, so I could.
Yeah. So.
But you go ahead and tell me what's new to you.
What did I already have? What had I used before? I've obviously used a glue gun before, but not with the colors in it. And I'd never tried doing like that drippy effect. I think is really good. And at some point I'd like to have a go at that. You can do all kinds of designs in glue gun.
This is not brilliant. What you are going to do later, I'm sure, is make this much better.
We can.
In the way that whatever sentence you were about to say there is the kind of sentence that you tell to a small child. When, oh yeah, we can improve that. We can make that.
We can fix it. It'll be fine.
We'll fix that in post.
Yeah.
It's like when I tell, we'll fix it in software. Don't worry about it. We're gonna just put that there, and in fact, what we're gonna do is we're gonna move this backwards because it doesn't quite deserve to be with the rest of the creations here that have been expertly made.
Dried flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty cool. Quite like them. Basically what I expected. So the dried flowers is what went in here. That was very cool. I have enjoyed the little wax birder thing.
You don't use that before?
No.
Well,
no,
cool.
This is new.
All right, you were using that like you used it every day.
Yeah. I mean,
cool.
I've seen people use them on the internet. Yes, there will be high-res pictures on Instagram, probably tomorrow because it's getting late. I in no way regret my decision to buy like 12 magic circle stamps. This is brilliant. I love it. Drawing on the stamps with metallic ink so that you get a really clear raised design. I don't even think it needs to be metallic. I think any contrasting color, I think that'll look really, really good. So yeah, the wax I think has been my favorite part. The mica powders are really cool. This is the first time I've done where you get to see the swirly orange, which looks like this, and then you get magical swirliness. That's really cool. I really like those. They're okay on camera. They're even better in real life because they really catch the light.
Yeah.
I'm in two minds about how this guy came out.
Okay.
This is the one with the bottle inside the bottle.
That's a cool effect. I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. As a first draft, I think this is good. I think we could maybe improve on it.
Mm-hmm.
I like the basic idea. I'm gonna color in the wax seal because I can.
Fine.
Because it's cooled down enough now. I like the idea. I don't think I've executed it as well as I maybe would like.
Mm-hmm.
But that's okay. That's why we do test runs. It means that when I actually do a video, there we go. That looks great. Ta-da! When I actually do a video, I'll have test driven a little bit more, and I'll actually have it down. The gold flakes are cool, but I think I need to think about how to use them a little bit more.
Okay.
Effectively.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I like this. I'm not
putting them on something might be more.
Yeah, I'm not. I like this, but I'm not sure if this is the effect that I want. But we'll see. Putting rocks inside things, I think, was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think this. Yeah, I like this.
It's neat.
There is a company online who makes bottles like this, and when you flip them up, there's a dice inside, and it floats to the top, and that's your roll.
Yeah,
I think
I can see that's cool.
That's cool. What else do we play with? Colored hot glue, really cool. A lot more control, I think, in the colored hot glue than there is in the wax.
Yeah.
The wax is very organic, but that also means it's very organic. It does its own thing. These are just going to come off.
Cool.
But I do need a new glue gun,
yeah,
as it turns out, because this guy is just made mess. I think that's about it.
Okay.
I think we've made 5.
Many things.
We've made 5, and a lot of mess and a lot of chaos.
We've got to clear that up.
Yeah.
We won't do that on stream.
No.
I'll let you do the outro.
Yeah, cool. Well, hey, thank you all for showing up. Happy Halloween, everyone. Like I said, there's a over on the community tab, there is a poll for what the next big project I'm going to do is. I've got some like little projects that are on the go already, but for sort of a big multi-stage thing, I've had a couple of ideas and I don't know which one I want to start on first. So if you don't want me to start making a Selkie dress, you should go and vote on that, because currently it's winning, and I'm like, you know, when you ask someone a question and actually you just want to hear the answer so you can disagree with it. We'll see. I will make a Selkie dress if everyone really wants, as in like a dress for a Selkie. If that's what everyone wants, I will make that. That's fine. Obligatory notes in the description box. You're going to find a link to my Ko-fi page where you can make a donation to support the channel. Massively appreciate all of it. Obviously, it doesn't count for this, but you get access to all my other videos 24 hours in advance if you back me on Ko-fi. And it's how I can afford to buy ridiculous craft supplies for potion making. So thank you so much to everybody who's already donated. And yeah, if you want to get in on that, the link's in the description, as is the link to my Instagram, which works again after today's outage. Instagram had a bit of a meh, but it's fine. Everything's back, everything's working. And if you want to see pictures of my cat every Thursday like clockwork, follow me on Instagram. Thank you so much to everyone. Some of you have been here literally the whole 2.5 hours, which was not what I anticipated the stream running to, but I'm really glad you've all been here. I hope you all have a wonderful Halloween. And yeah, sorry there wasn't any cat, but we weren't going to let him anywhere near the alcohol and fire. Thank you all so much. Dream big. I'll see you next time.